Hello, I'm Richard Murphy and I want to talk about a subject which I think is really important, which is why we should tax the rich more in the UK. Now, I recently did a video in which I explained why overall tax increases in the UK are not a good idea, and I stick to that point. We do not need overall tax increases in the UK, but that does not mean that we do not need to reform the UK tax system. We very definitely need to reform it, and quite significantly reform it, because it does not work as it should at present. Remember that tax is not just about raising money. We do, of course, need to raise money, but the way in which we raise it matters. One of the features of the UK tax system is that overall, those who earn least in the UK pay the highest overall rates of tax at present. In fact, the bottom 10% of earners in the UK pay a combined tax rate of something like 42%. When we look at income and wealth gains together, the highest earning 10% in the UK pay less than 20% of their total income and gains in each year in tax in the UK. The contrast is enormous. The wealthiest are overall paying least tax, and those who are poorest are paying most tax as a proportion of their income. And that is clearly unjust. But it's not just unjust, although that matters to me. It is also hopelessly economically inefficient at a time when we are heading for an enormous recession in this country. And that is because if we are heading for recession, what we want to do is increase the level of overall demand for goods and services in the UK, because that is the way we get out of recession. And those who earn the least in the UK, of course, spend most of their income each week or month. That's inevitable. First of all, because they don't have very much income, they have to spend it all to survive. And secondly, precisely because those who earn the least also have the lowest level of savings, they have what is called the highest marginal propensity to consume out of their earnings. What that means is, quite simply, for every pound they make, they spend a pound. Sometimes they spend more, of course, they borrow. In contrast, the wealthiest in this country are wealthy because they save. Literally, that follows logically from the fact they are wealthy. So for every pound they get, they spend less than a pound. Now, if we're going to increase demand to take us out of a recession, what we need to do is make sure that the maximum amount of income in this country is distributed to those who are most likely to spend it. And that means that not only do we need to tax the wealthiest more at the moment to tackle the problems of inequality, and they are real, but we also need to tax the wealthiest most so that we can rebalance the economy by making sure that those with the lowest level of income in the UK have the income that they need to spend to get our economy going again. So there are two fundamental reasons for tackling wealth inequality in this country using the tax system. One, to tackle social injustice, and two, to get the economy working again. The case is overwhelmingly compelling. It's about fairness for everyone, because remember, the wealthiest will win if we come out of recession quicker. In fact, they'll probably still win the most, because their companies will survive, and they're the people who own most companies in the UK. So I'm not being unfair. I'm talking about a system that is simply designed to be efficient at a time when we face crisis. Please believe me, this policy is essential if we are going to get through the next few difficult years in the best possible way. I'm Richard Murphy. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this video series on YouTube if you're interested. Also look for us on Facebook. I am on Twitter @RichardJMurphy, and at the same time look at my blog Tax Research UK, where you can find much more on these themes. And I'll see you again soon.